This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. See, in most of the interviews, they are asking mostly about um, the basic topics what we are learning. First round of interview, mostly all basics. Basics in the sense, what is class group, what is access group, what is work group, work basket, flow types, case type, high level information about this technical topics mostly. Second round of interview, they will ask you some scenario based. Okay, sometimes only one round of interview can be conducted. Okay, only one round of interview can be conducted. Combinedly both scenario based also will be there, including basic things. Okay, and next followed by there will be HR round of interview. Okay, HR round of interview, there can be manager round of interview, may or may not be. Okay, some cases it will be there, some cases it will not be there. After that, HR round. So manager round is generally sometimes it is optional. Okay, it may or may not happen, but HR round definitely they will take. HR round is just very simple. There will be a package discussion. Okay, and negotiation will be there. That's it, nothing much other than. Okay, so HR round of interview for experienced people is all about the discussion about package. That's it, nothing other than that. So first two rounds, if anyone is going to clear, that means they have got the offer letter mostly. See, some companies will conduct only one round of interview, some will conduct two rounds, and some will conduct only one round followed by HR, some two rounds followed by HR will be there after that two rounds. Okay, may or may not be there. Sorry, manager round may or may not be there. HR we cannot even consider as a round of interview because that is just a package negotiation discussion and all. Okay, when to release offer, when you will join, like this. And also what I have observed mostly, most of the people in interview, they are asking the questions. Those questions are very easy to answer. They are not even going in depth into the subject, just a high level most of the people are asking. That's what I started observing. Okay, since recent past. That is also another point. So every one of you, uh, you can start preparing your resume from today onwards. So if you are ready to give interviews, you can start preparing your resume immediately. And the topics whatever that we have learned so far, those topics are pretty much enough to crack any interview with any experience, 3 years or 4 years, like that. Also 3 years also okay, you can crack any interview. Out of 10, 7 interviews we can crack with this experience, with this knowledge. If you want to crack all 10, remaining topics also should be done. Agents, another pending main topic, external database, connect trust, anyhow it will be done. Okay, if you know these 3 topics also, you can crack all and all interviews. That is possible. So till today, from in my observation, I did not see people asking about integrations and all, but one should have the integration knowledge. That is for sure. That is very easy actually. So prepare on all topics. Okay, and then you can give interviews. You can crack any interview easily. And you guys, whoever is working already in IT industry, you need to prepare only technical part. Remaining, I think internal process and all you are already aware of. Okay, internally, like what happens, how you get business requirements, and apart from that, how you get what is the interaction between teams and how you get defects, how you work on defects, what are the ticketing tools, all that. Those who are already working in IT industry in different technologies, you might be already aware of it. Okay, only those who have gap after education. Okay, fresher no need to know about all those things, only technical and the project as case study. Anyhow, fresher interviews, it will take time. But for those who have gap after education, like anything more than 2 3, like that, you need to know about the internal process as well. For that, as I already told you, we have videos in our YouTube channel, you need to go with that. And once you prepare technical and those videos, real-time process videos, definitely you will be able to crack any interview, and every interview you will be able to crack. Okay. And next, going forward, you start preparing your resume. Your resume preparation should proceed like this. I will explain you now how to prepare your resume. See, on top of your resume, this is a general thing, just for 10 minutes I'll take. You can start your preparation. Okay. So first thing is, you can go to Harsha Training's website. We have Harsha Training's website, right? In the Harsha Training's website, so on the right hand side, you have downloads. Here you have downloads. Click on downloads. Here you can, if you scroll down, you see Pega CSA, CSSA model resumes, and Pega freshers resume with templates. So this will have freshers resumes and also some templates. All of you download both of these. In the templates, you have different resume template models. Okay. And the resumes will have some details about how to prepare resume. These things you are going to use just for the sake of getting an idea of what are the details and what are different sections and what are the details. The rough idea, you can make use of these resumes. Okay. And once you download and you start preparation, you need to mention about your name and your phone number and add a logo of CSSA or CSA accordingly, and also address and all not required. That's it. If you are going to put the headline like resume or CV, you can mention that, but that is not mandatory. On the left hand side, you mention name and phone number. On the right hand side, you can mention the logo of this latest logos of certifications. And after that, in the next section, you can just mention the profile summary. Okay. So profile summary means, or otherwise you can just take up career objective. Okay. So in the career objective, you need to write the objective of yours. See, during this preparation of resume, you never copy paste from other resumes. Okay. That's not a correct practice. You have any career object of yourself, you try to write down the same. If you don't have any object, don't write at all, leave it. Okay. No one will ask you, or no one will check whether the respective sections are there or not there. Okay. Don't write down the career objective simply by copying from another resumes. That is not good at all. Okay. You know what is your career objective? Think about it. Take a while and draft the same in your own words. Okay. Do not copy the content or the words from other resumes. That is not at all good. Try to do everything by yourself of your own. Okay. Stop this copy paste process. Every word, every English word that you are going to write in your resume should be yours, not the one which is being copied from other resume. Okay. So technical details also same thing. Whatever the technical details that you are aware of, only write down those. Don't write anything from copying other resume when you are not aware of it. See, at least one word is there which you don't know. That should be removed from your resume. Okay. Every letter, every word that is there in your resume should be yours and should be known to you. Otherwise, don't use it. Okay. Don't try to use complex words, English words, when you are really not aware of the meaning also. Okay. So that is very, very important. Usually people do not look into your resume thoroughly, but this type of practice of doing everything by yourself automatically will feel lot of confidence in you. Anything they ask, looking at your resume, you will be able to answer. Okay. Because you had kept the details of what is known to you. You did not write anything which is unknown. You know only 3 topics, you mention only 3 topics, no problem. But you don't mention 10 topics without knowing. Okay. So not even one topic in your resume which you are not aware of, which you are not thorough with. Okay. Even technical or normal. Career objective when you are writing, really what you are, you just draft the same. You don't need to draft something like I want to take up challenges, I will take your company to the next level. This and all is nonsense and senseless for some people like me. Maybe some intelligence are there, they can write down. For ordinary people like me, I cannot take any company to such level, I know that. I cannot take up too many challenges, I know that. How real I am, I know that. I'll write down only what is there in the reality. You write down the reality if you want to prove yourself to be the best. Being best in the sense being real up to what you are aware of. If you try to act smart, then the problem will be we will be failing. Okay. Think about your personality, think about your knowledge. These two are the main considerations when you are applying for a technical job. The first one is personally what you are. Okay. The two, personal professional career you are going to write. You are not going to write all the personals. So personality wise, that too in the professional manner what you are, plus technically what you are. No one else is going to expect anything other than this as part of your resume. Okay, so this may take a little while. Read 3 to 4 resumes, go through it, you will get the ideas. Try to find out yourself what you are. Okay, just to draft exactly what you are, no problem, people will hire you. Okay. And then professional summary. Professional summary means you need to write down what is your professional experience. Okay, let's say for example, you are going to write down like I have 4 years of experience in IT. Okay, out of which I have 3 years of experience working on Pega. People, 95% of the people, they write only these 2 statements and they leave it. Then what about remaining 1 year experience? You did not mention that. 4 years you mentioned as IT experience and 3 years you mentioned as Pega experience. What about remaining 1 year? Who will draft that? That is incomplete. Okay. So that is a minimum thing that one should be drafting. So remaining 1 year also you have to mention as a point in the headline in the profile summary. So in the profile summary, first point you mention so and so number of total years of experience in IT and so and so number of years of experience in Pega, and the remaining experience on 3 to 4 technologies you have so much of experience in IT. Remaining 3 to 4 or 1 or 2 are there. Just you need to draft those details as well, just in one single point. Okay, 4 years in IT, 2 years in Pega, 1 year testing, 1 year mainframes. Then it is complete. Okay, so that is what you need to write. After that, suppose you are going to draft 10 points. After this summary, main summary point, if you are going to write 10 points, out of this, 9 points should be related to Pega. Just 1 point should be related to other technologies. In fact, you don't need to. So many people, I have seen so many people, their resume, they will mention 7 years of experience, 3 years or 3.5 Pega they mention. When we look at their resume, other technologies drafting will be more than Pega. What is the current job you are applying for? Pega job. So your resume should look like a Pega resume, not like other resumes. Other technology, just one point you add and leave it. Finally, you add for projects, no worries about it. But in the summary details and all, 75 to 90% all should be related to Pega. Means overall your resume should look like Pega resume because you are applying for the Pega jobs. Okay. Because you are applying for the Pega jobs. So this is what you are trying to do and you are going to do. Okay. That is one point. Clear, everyone? And after you mention the profile summary, in the profile summary, what are you going to draft? I have 5 years of experience in IT, 3 years in Pega, 1 year mainframes, 1 year testing. Okay. First point is completed. Second point, So having good skill of analysis, understanding, design and development of the business requirements using Pega PRPC tool, and then worked on hands-on experience on so and so rules. See, in reality, you will not get chance to have the hands-on on everything. You will not get. So far we worked on so many rules, right? Application creation you will never do for lifetime unless you are a tech lead and you are closely working with business analyst. Data table creation from the scratch, I don't think so you'll be doing. Edit validate, I don't think so you'll be writing. Harness rules you will never touch. I mean, like, you will never create from the scratch. Here and there you may little bit modify. Okay, pretty rare cases. And flow rule you will never create in lifetime. Mostly you will add steps, modify the flow rule. Okay, like this scratch from the beginning you don't create so many things. The service soap, connect soap, service test, you never create from the scratch. Those will be there in your project. You have to understand, given there is a new requirement that comes when you have to work on from the scratch, you should be ready. That's the idea, that's the point. Okay, clear everyone? This is the main intention of learning everything from the scratch. Most of the times you will be getting change request. Okay, I don't think so you will be creating a decision table. You might be modifying a decision table. Even if you have to modify, you need to know how to create it generally. Okay, given a requirement, you have to create small decision table to call in another decision table. You should know how to create decision table from the scratch. Okay, like this you would not be getting hands-on experience on some of the rules in Pega, doing it from the scratch. So while writing the points also, you may mention the same. I have hands-on experience and knowledge on so and so rules. I have experience in understanding and reverse engineering knowledge on some of the other rules like services and all. I have knowledge on working with services because it is there in my project. I learned from myself. I never created it from the scratch. Given in your project it is there, I'll start doing it because I learn it. This is the way you need to express yourself. Okay, this is another point, right? And next, moreover, you don't know about some of the rules, never mention that, no problem. Okay, write down few points like hands-on experience on so and so rules and experience on learning experience on so and so rules. That's it. Don't write any rules which you never aware of. Okay, and like this activities, decision table, decision tree, like this you will be adding 4 to 5 points further. And you write down unit testing. I used to do functional testing of whatever that is being done by me and then get it reviewed. All these points you are adding. Profile summary, I mean, like, professional summary is done. Okay, professional summary points are done. Okay, what you have done in the project, completed. Next, you just mention about the certifications. What are the certifications you have done? Certified senior system architect, certified senior system architect. Do not mention that version of the what is that version of the Pega. Don't mention it. Certified system senior system architect, if you mention, that means you are already certified system architect. You don't need to write once again the second point as certified system architect. If you are mentioning a certified senior system architect, which means that you already have, I am studying 10th standard, I don't need to write I studied 9th standard, I studied 8th standard, I studied 7th standard. This and all you don't need to mention. I'm studying 10th standard means all that previous I have completed. So certified senior system architect, if you're writing and put the logo of certified senior system architect, pretty much fair enough. You don't need to mention certified system architect logo once again, or no, don't need to write certified system architect here because you are already senior system architect. Okay, so this is clear everyone. And after this you write down your technical expertise. Okay, so technical expertise, that is what languages or tools. Okay, for us it is a tool, right? Tool, Pega rules process commander, application development tool. Databases, all of you should mention either DB2 or Oracle, only these two. Don't mention PGSQL, will not be there in reality. So database is DB2 or Oracle. Okay, this is any of these two you mentioned. You don't need to know about how a DB2 are done. You just need to know the table names, column names, whatever we learn. It is same everywhere, whatever the database is. Okay. Technical experience, technical expertise you mentioned, and after that, work experience. What is that? Work experience. That is what I'm sorry. The organizations are companies that you have worked for. Okay. So what are the companies that you have work experience with? So you need to write in the reverse order. Suppose you are 7 years experience, for example, first company should be written at the bottom. Means the present company always your resume will be reverse order. What are you doing presently? That will come on top. What you were in the past, that will come to bottom. So presently, at present, working with so and so company, okay, on Pega as a developer, as a senior developer or developer. Okay, so worked with another company, okay, on so and so technology. Okay, like this, you just draft everything else. Completed. Then projects. So projects also same way. You need to write in a reverse order. Present project, what you are working, Pega project. You need to write at the top. Project one here will be the latest in your career. There might be some other project, right? The first project as a fresher, that will go at the bottom as the last project. Okay, project one here means what is that? Current project. Okay, current project, any project, you put the headline like this. Okay, what is the headline of the project? What are the different things? Client name of the project. Okay, project title or application name, you can say anything. Okay, application name, and duration and all, number of resources, don't mention all this, that is not required. Keep it in your mind. If they ask in interview, you should say. And project description, okay, and these details if you mention, that is fair enough. In the description of the project, you need to write functionally what is your application all about. So our application is an insurance policy processing system, which will take the input details from the customer like so and so details. It operates in different lines of business: personal auto, health, home, okay, commercial auto, a number of lines of business you can mention, so that your project will become big project, so that it can be of 2 years, 2.5 years also it can be there. Okay, so whenever you are adding one business project, think about different lines of business and mention all lines of business possible. The present line of business is the one which you have knowledge of. Okay, project description option, you have to, after that you have to mention about roles and responsibilities. See, in the model resumes that you are trying to download, those resumes will have roles and responsibilities being mentioned as working on activities, data transforms, flow rules, case types, okay, hands-on experience with SLAs. Like this, the people have written the roles and responsibilities. Actually, those are not roles and responsibilities. Okay, don't mention the roles and responsibilities taking it from those model resumes. We just left it as it is, okay, because outsiders also will download. We don't want to give free mileage to everyone else. Okay, so the roles and responsibilities means what are the day-to-day activities that you are doing in your organization. What would you be doing as a developer working on Scrum methodology? Okay, that is what Agile we call it as. Okay, that roles and responsibilities you should mention. For all of your projects, roles and responsibilities can be same for all the projects. So from one project to another project, if your role changes from senior developer to team lead, then the role and responsibilities, few may get added, few may get dropped out. Other than that, if you are a normal person like 3 years experience, 2 years experience, up to 4 years, 5 years also, mostly for all of the projects, roles and responsibilities can be same. What are the different roles and responsibilities that you play? Online resources, tell me what are the roles and responsibilities those who are already working in IT industry. What is your batch number? Yeah, roles and responsibilities will be like this. Okay. The roles and responsibilities: analyzing business requirements and implementing those requirements. Okay. One responsibility. Second one, then you start development, right? And that is what implementing. And unit testing the requirements, that is functional testing. That is functional testing. Okay. And apart from this, there may be, you might be involved in peer reviews, getting the peer review done, getting the peer reviews done. So internal
Participated in
team
the
meetings,
sprint grooming sessions.
internal team meetings. Okay. And here, what is that you told?
Grooming
Sprint.
sessions.
What do they do?
Uh,
Grooming
Same as
sessions,
discussion
like
about the requirements.
walkthrough of the business requirements. Usually it will be done by your business analyst, maybe your tech leads. Okay.
Like refinement session.
It's like a walkthrough. Okay. What are the requirements that are there? Okay. And what is it all about? Who should work on which requirements? That may be divided or may not be divided immediately. But overall for the sprint, how many requirements are there? What are user stories, story points? What are the
Yeah.
efforts to be discussed? All that. Okay. So instead of writing simply requirements, you use the terminology like user story, story points, like that. It was told in the video. You can watch those videos. Okay. And internal team meetings and preparing MOM documents and daily status calls and stand-up calls. Daily status calls and stand-up calls. Okay. And this is another responsibility that you are involved in. Apart from this, monitoring defect management system. Okay, working on defect fixing and also monitoring defect management system. Monitoring defect management system. Okay, to make sure that everyone is doing their defects fixed and all. That this task may be done by you or may not be done. Some cases, 1 week you will be assigned to monitor defect management tool. Another week, maybe your colleague will be given. That is an extra additional task than your regular work. That's why. And apart from this, you involve in deployments, involve in supporting deployment teams during production deployments, during prod deployments. This is what other thing you are going to do. Maybe 1 or 2 points I might have missed. See, even implementation plans, getting the approval for implementation plans, uploading implementation plan, creating service now ticket and getting approvals. All these are being told in that video series of 6 videos are there. If you watch that, more or less you understand every step, every activity which we do in the real time. Okay. So these are the roles and responsibilities at a high level that you need to mention. If you're a team lead, you will get additional tasks than this. If you are a manager, you will have even more than this. If you are a scrum master, apart from this, not apart from this, that is completely different little bit. I mean, like there are many other tasks that will be added for scrum master and manager. Up to team lead, this will work out. Okay, manager means you know what to add already. I don't need to tell you. Okay, so this is how you need to go and mention different roles and responsibilities for each and every project that you are going to add. But in the roles and responsibilities, do not write like activities, data transforms, all that you have already mentioned in the profile summary. See, your interviewers are really not bothering about these things. Okay, even the as-is details, if you are mentioning, they are not much focusing on the details. They are only focusing on whether the candidate is technically good or not, that is the end of the day we want. Okay, but at the same time, preparing a resume which is having the proper details, okay, and which attracts the interviewer is also most important. Okay, so this is how you need to proceed preparing your resume, and once you prepare, you send it for the review. And those who are going to upload the now resume into job portals, see, every day you need to update your resume 6:45 a.m. Wake up at 6:45 a.m. Update your resume at 6:45 a.m. By 8 o'clock or maximum by 7:30, like that only, report will be generated by the recruiters. And after 8 o'clock, even if you update your resume, that will not be picked. That's why many people, they will not get calls. So they say that I have uploaded 10 days back, I am not getting calls. First day only I got calls. Yes, only those resumes which are regularly getting updated will be picked, and those people will be getting the calls. If you upload once and leave it, it will go down at the bottom. It is not updated regularly. Regularly not updating means you might have already got another job. That's why I did not bother about it. Okay, so update your resume in the job portals at the morning time, between 6:30 6:45 a.m. Updating means daily login to profile. After you first time update, there is nothing much to do. Just a full stop you add in the summary. Next day, remove the full stop in the summary and then submit. It got updated. It will come on top of the list. When they're generating the list for updated resumes, you will be this one will be picked. See, a candidate will not be shortlisted by the details that you are going to mention inside the resume. Will not be. You will not be shortlisted based on the details that you write inside the resume. You will be shortlisted based on the details that you fill in the Naukri portal. Naukri portal only will have the query, correct? Not inside resume. You need to write all these details properly in the portal headlines and everywhere. Okay, portal headline should be, your resume headline should be certified senior system architect, Pega developer with so and so number of years of experience and relevant experience, looking for a new job opportunity to move on in the career. Okay, this is the headline. Okay, and how many years of total experience? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Like this, you just need to mention all in Naukri portal. That will make you your resume first shortlisted. After it goes into your interview panel, see, your HR manager also, I mean like recruitment HR also will not open your resume. They will ask you orally. When they call you, the first phone call that you receive when you upload your resume is from the HR recruiter. There are different HR roles. Recruiters are different, and finance HRs are different, and even other onboarding HRs are different. There are different HR managers. Okay, so recruitment HR will be calling you. They will be asking you, what is your experience, where did you work, how many years of Pega, how many years of so and so, when did you pass out your BTech, when did you pass out your 10th standard, what is the percentage, what is this, what is that, all this, including your PAN card number, all that you can give, no problem. Okay, everything that will be asked in order to create a profile in the job portal of their company. Company job portal, it must be there. Understand? So there they will be keeping all these details. Yes or no, everyone? So for that reason, they will create profile. You can give PAN card number, everything you give, no issues. Okay, whether genuine or not, no matter. And there they will be sending it for the manager, not sending it based on the requirement what they have. They will start scheduling your interview after discussing with technical panel. They will schedule the interview, and interviewer is the person who is going to see inside your resume. Mostly, in some cases, interviewers also will not be having that in handy. They'll be having only one high level information. Some cases, not all cases, 90% your technical interviewers are managers. Whoever is taking interview are client interview. That interview people only will open your resume and see. No one else before or after will be doing that task, because they don't much bother about what is there inside. It is really difficult to open each and every resume. Okay, so please make sure that you prepare it very well, and Other than this, filling the information in the Naukri portal is most important. A job portal, whatever the job portal in India, it is Naukri mostly. In other countries, it may be different job portal. Accordingly, there you need to fill the details. This is clear, everyone. Okay, this part you should start doing from the beginning itself. Stakeholder management and all, you don't know the terminology and all. You will not be doing the stakeholder management as a developer. Maybe you are a manager or a high level, you might be doing that. Okay, we don't deal with stakeholders directly. Maybe you are a different role, then you might be doing all that. So this is how we should start. And finally, do not add your address, pin code numbers, your parent names. The fresher resume, okay. Experienced people don't add all these things, not required. Your date of birth and all, you tell them orally when they are asking. Don't mention that in your resume, all including your home address, house address and all. Okay, that is not needed. Okay, that makes your resume like a fresher resume. Keep it like a professional resume. Give me 1 minute. Hello, Chupan. ఓకే, నేను క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాను. 12:15కి కాల్ చేయండి. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ యువర్ రెజ్యూమే ప్రిపరేషన్. Don't write down address, street name, all that. Just mention the projects. After projects, it's your wish. It is better and good if you add a declaration which makes the resume as end of resume. If you don't add declaration, at least at the bottom of the resume, just mention your signature. Signature in the sense your name you mention. It makes the resume complete, and ending they can easily identify. Otherwise, they feel like something is missing. Okay, so a proper start they should understand, proper end they should understand. The technical interviewer when they open, otherwise they feel like some papers are missing. Okay, so this is the way to do. And PDF document resume also, personally I don't recommend. I am not pretty much sure about these things 100%. I don't recommend, because PDF viewer will not be there in everyone's device. Their laptop they will be opening. PDF viewer is not there. In their phone, PDF viewer is not there. They cannot open your resume. Always prepare your resume and share your resume in Word document format. Some people say Word will change, PDF will not change. But in most of the cases, many cases I found that they don't have PDF viewer to open. Okay, then they will not be able to open it. See, if they are taking the interview from their laptop, office laptop, okay, then PDF viewer may not be there. Then in that case, that will be a problem. Word document everyone will have for sure. Okay, so while sharing it for the review to me, you may share it in Word document format only. But while sending and uploading, that is up to you. PDF or Word, that is up to you. I don't recommend PDF, but that is your wish. Okay. Education, qualification, experience, or resources don't mention. Not required, because we are not hiring you based on your education qualification. Based on your experience, we are hiring you. No matter what education background you have. You are a fresher, just mention your education qualification. Experience and resources, never write your education details in the resume. Never. Okay, that is not at all required. We are hiring you only based on your technical skill. That is your experience. That is where you are being requested to share your profile for, not based on your education background. You are already experienced. I don't much bother about what education background you have, so don't mention it in your resume. That's why I did not tell you. Fresher means you should mention. Okay, this is all about resume preparation overall at a high level. And projects, what are you going to mention in your resume? So how do you go with this one? Projects and all. Okay, so projects also, you just draft this insurance project or maybe healthcare. See, there are different ways you can get the project, correct? You might be already working employee on different technology, maybe already on Pega. You already have project, no doubt about it. You are working in production support, but the same project you mentioned as a development project that you are working on, because you have knowledge now. You're working on .NET, Java, mainframes applications. You feel like those projects will fit into Pega. Mention that same project as Pega project, no problem. You are a tester, you're working as a tester. You have application knowledge. You are a business analyst. You have application knowledge. You feel that application fits into Pega. You have clear idea about functionality. Just mention the same as Pega project. No need to take Pega projects from someone else. You are a non-IT employed job seeker, not working anywhere. You don't have projects. The projects which we have worked on with a different client name are any business that you can think of. Any business, not a social media and not a retail business. Other than that, banking sector, you take bank loan processing system, or you take bank account creation system. uh, uh, See, when you mention all these loan, for example, you don't mention my project is providing personal loan. You need to mention all the time, remember, one application with n number of lines of business you mention. Then your project looks a bigger project, and you have hands-on on different lines of business, and it is there since long back, like 2 years, 3 years also. Okay, don't limit your project to only one line. See, if you say our application is account creation, bank account creation, it's not bank account creation alone. Account creation as a centralized application to process all different types of accounts: bank accounts, credit card accounts, debit card accounts, high level loan account, high level insurance account. Means insurance we call it as submission, loan we may call it as before the actual processing. Some account creation will happen. All different types of accounts will be processed to get created by collecting documents, getting approvals, reviews, verifications, everything from this application only. So this is a large application now. This is how you need to mention. Understand? Only you say ours is bank account creation application. Okay, simply personal account, corporate account. That is a small application, right? All different types of accounts will go through Pega processing system. Okay, in the bank account itself, personal, corporate, like not mortgage, commercial. Okay, there are retail accounts. Different accounts will be there. Okay, so like that, you just make it as a bigger by mentioning different lines of business. Think about the business requirements, and then just draft the same in your resume. Functionally, you have to write. Okay, and how do you choose the client name in your project? It is not mandatory that your client should be there with your company and all, whatever you are mentioning. List of banks in Australia, for example. Okay, there are so many banks are there. Okay, so let's see here. Decline this. Here, there are many banks, but other than this, I will go to hold on. Even list of banks in Australia. Wikipedia. Wikipedia may list down so many banks. So many are there, correct? So starting top level, the banks will be usually well-known banks. Bottom also, don't bother about it. Come to middle part. Okay, come to middle one. So here, just take some name which is really good. Okay, Q Bank is there. No one knows, probably. Okay, so Kudos Bank is there. No one knows this. Society General, many people they know about it. And U Bank is there. Unity Bank is there. So take something unknown and just mention in your project. No one is going to question you whether it is there or not there. Let's say, for example, their Bank West is there. If they are going to question you, I did not hear about this bank, it is there, Pega project is there. You can be confident enough to say, yes, this is there. Past 3 years back only they started, they came into Pega, they started. You can be confident enough because you have mentioned it. For example, you have mentioned some other well-known bank, for example. Okay. Like ANZ Bank, Australian New Zealand Bank, for example, you mentioned, because many people they are aware of it as a Pega project. Your interviewer might have worked in the same project in the past, because your interviewers will have more experience, right? 7 years, 8 years, like that. They might have worked with different clients. Possibility is there. If you mention a known client name in your resume, your interviewer might have worked, or his friends, or he has some connections. So he can be okay, he can try to ask you questions. Who is your project manager, on-site manager? What is your on-site location? All these questions you will be get caught. Okay. So to avoid all that things, better you take some other project, know about what is the city in which it is available. That is on-site location. Offshore location, you prepare for some location offshore. Accordingly, you just mention the client name. List of insurance clients, list of insurance companies, list of banks, list of healthcare companies, so on so country. Type, you will get a list of 100. Choose one out of which from the middle. No one will question you about anything about it. Even if they question, you can be confident. You can say it is there, no problem. Your interviewer is not sure whether it is there or not there because you don't have any connections actually with that. Okay. So that's the way you need to proceed to take the project. Okay. Sometimes you need to be confident enough, even sometimes when you are lying during the situations like this. Okay. But overall, in the process, you should be genuine with respect to your knowledge. That's what the main thing that the organizations are going to look at. First is, of course, it is your you need to be following, you should have certain social responsibilities and all. You should have to be a good person, personality and all. I mean, like mentality, everything. Apart from that, next thing is technical only. Okay. See, a person who is technically good, even if their background verification is red, sometimes they will be surviving. It will proceed because you are technically good. Usually a fire out will never happen in any organization, big organizations, unless you play with the policies of the company. Behavioral things are not good. There is no second thought, immediate fire out. Okay. Followed by some other charges. Okay. Behavioral, everything is okay. Technically, he is not up to the mark. He lied in his resume. Just that has been uh, now known to the business because you are getting so many escalations. Okay, because it's not that you lied in your resume, you're taking job support or you came by a back door without having technical knowledge. Okay, so you are struggling a lot. That is, your interview performance is good, but here your performance is just 10% of what we have seen in interview. This is another situation where you'll be fired out, like you have been asked to put a resignation, submit all other documents, and they will have to find out a reason to throw you away. Okay, so organizations will give chances to the people so many times, not so many times, every time. Okay, but at the same time, their job to be done by you. Okay, they wanted to deliver the digital needs to their clients that you have to do on behalf of them. If you are doing that, you will be in for any reason except the first point. You will be in for sure, even the background verification is right. But if you are not performing technically, even after 1 month, 2 months, still, then they are going to fire you out. So the many employees, whoever had lost their job recently, in the recent past, okay, you might be hearing so many layoffs during the COVID time. So many people from different backgrounds, they get into IT jobs just by faking their resume, and not only faking, simply they paid money, they went through back doors, they went through proxy interviews where they do not have technical knowledge. They don't have to see, even if they choose some other different path, they might have sustained if they are technically good. They don't even know ABCD of the technologies. Every technology, same thing many people have done. Almost whoever is there during the COVID time joined like this type of people, around 75% of them have been fired out. All the resources who are being fired out are, they don't have knowledge about the technology what they have opted for. Okay, and remaining 25 are surviving because they learn it from some academy and they did hard work, and somehow they sustained in the market by learning day by day. Okay, so many of our students also, they are in, no one has come out except 2 or 3. They reported me since past few days. All of them, the three people, whoever has come back, mostly they lost their job because they did not properly learn during the training period. And in fact, they have taken a support from outside for a proxy like that, and they went in and they are coming out now. It's not that you simply come out. It will be a mental torture every day, every minute. Okay, suppose if your team lead is going to message you in teams meetings, or maybe in any messaging app, that minute itself you will be gone. Okay, every minute, the people who do not have knowledge but still they are trying to work in a job by taking the external support or something like that, the mental torture will be like anything. Every minute you will see hell, you will go hell. Okay, so that's the reason why, even if you are faking your profile, you be strong technically, no one is going to question you in that case. Maximum you'll struggle for a week to understand the internal process. After that, you will be set right and you will be working like a real employee. Okay, because you are technically having knowledge. But without technical knowledge, because you have money in hand, if you pay 3 lakh 4 lakh rupees to someone and then if you try to get in, the failure will be like, you will never try once again for a software job even though they give you 10 lakhs a month. That's how you will see the torture. Okay, that kind of people, I've seen so many people like this. We see so many experiences, because many people, they come to us, they tell all these things. Okay, yesterday also one person came, he got job, he got married, he lost job. After that, what will happen, I don't know. Okay, how he got job? He came to me before that also, 7 months back. He came to me and he asked me, I want to learn Pega because I have job ready and all. He asked me, I want to learn in a month because job is ready. I told him, you cannot learn in 1 month. What you will be learning? Join regular training program and then do it, you will get the job. Okay, let it take a while of 6 months, what is there? No, no, I want job immediately. He got job, he got married, now he don't have job. This person, he lost his job, right? What happens with his wife, I don't know. Okay, they will support for a few days. After that, I don't have to tell you all that, right? Literally he is crying in front of me. Okay, but what can I do? If he is crying, I cannot do anything. Even if you give me 1 lakh, only one thing I tell you now is, at least learn now. Okay, whether he has the time or not, I am not sure. Okay, if the understanding partner is there, okay, otherwise it will be smash. So you take the time, enough time you take, and then you get in. So because we see so many people, we advise in a proper path most of the times. Okay, pretty rare situations we will also take the side support, but that depends on situation and candidate as well. Okay, only for money we don't do everything. And another person also, same thing, similar kind. He called me on Saturday, almost he is this person also crying. Same situation, but marriage is not there, he lost his job. Okay, he's saying that every day I'm struggling a lot, mental pressure and all. I completely, I was thinking 24 hours I am thinking about my job only. He's about to lose the job. Then I asked him, why did you go in a backdoor path? You would have learned and you would have just got into the job, right? Because I want job immediately. You got job immediately, but every day job support person is not responding properly. Okay, his team lead is asking what you have done. Everyone is putting pressure. PIP program, performance improvement plan, they kept in. Finally they have given 1 month chance. 1 month, if you are proving, you will be in, otherwise you have to go out. Now he was asking me, I want to learn in a month. Again same behavior. See, almost he spent 5 to 6 months. But this 6 months, instead of taking job support, despite taking job support, on the other hand, you would have joined the training program, right? Okay, parallelly, if you have done, I said the same. He's saying, I did not even get 1 hour time in a day. You are not working, your job support person is working. How come you don't have time? Because your nature is you want to enjoy. Okay, you enjoyed now. Finally you are coming and just falling on my feet. What can I do? No one can do anything. Okay, so it is better that you gain the skill. Once you are skillful, everyone will respect you. Okay, apart from the personal things. So that is the primary thing. And secondary, in an organization like this software companies, that is skill, right? What is happening here? కరెంట్ పోయింది ఏంటి? ఓకే, ఇది చేంజ్ అయినట్టుంది. ఓకే, skill is most important, right? So when you are skillful, everyone will start respecting you. Everyone will be polite to you because they need to gain knowledge from you. At the same time, they will also share. Okay, so exchange of knowledge between the people will happen when both are knowledgeable. One person is knowledgeless, another one is knowledgeable. Escalations will happen, exchange will not happen. Okay, so better be knowledgeable and then start doing it. So but the knowledge what you are being given with here so far, since past few days I am following closely with the candidates who are attending interviews. I am listening to that interviews whatever they are attending and all, right? Very basics they are asking. One interview, basic things, the candidate has performed 50%. After interview 10 minutes only they got call, you are selected, we will discuss about packages and all within 3 to 4 days. I thought that they will not be selecting. If I am the interviewer, I would not have selected, generally speaking. Okay, I'm not saying anything wrong against that candidate, but if I am the interviewer, I would not have selected. Okay, because 50-50 knowledge I don't want. I don't want 100%. I want at least little bit. But one beautiful thing is that candidate whoever has attended interview, that person has good managing skills. That person has managed very well. Maybe that was the added advantage. So one interview completed, 10 minutes only they got call back saying that your interview clear and all. Second interview we attended. Second interview also I was listening. All are basic questions. After second interview is done, mostly the interviewer she told you got almost like indirectly somewhat selected. Means two first interviews only, two got selected, but those are very basic things. Not very basic, okay. Those are basics compared to our training. That is how interviews are happening. Okay, so be knowledgeable and you can easily crack interview and you can easily survive. Trying for internal project change, that is your wish. There are so many factors that internal movement depends on. So this is what from my end. Start preparing your resume and send it to me for the review. I'll do it, and then you can start attending interviews. And moreover, I just wanted to share this with you. See, Yokta Technologies. Okay, so Yokta Tech is the company which we have registered during 2016. Okay, so during 2016 we have registered. We don't have any outsourcing operations or consulting operations so far, apart from the trainings as a brand name of Arsha Trainings. Okay, but we are I'm expecting to get into the market starting from now, taking 3 different BPM tools of Pega, Appian, out systems. Okay, these you will not find outside the out systems and all. Appian we may find little bit, we have that too, and Pega is there. Okay, so we wanted to start now immediately. Already we started, and yesterday also we posted one job requirement. Okay, the job requirement is all about 3 years of experience in IT, CWSS certification, and what else? That's it, I think. 3 to 8 means either 3 or 8, anything. Okay, CWSS certification. And once we hire, we are going to market them for the client interviews and all to the client. Okay, so it's a like an interview process. We posted it out to get into the market, but the main intention is the first priority is hiring the candidates from our students only. Maybe students of present batches or future batches, anything. Okay, and see, we are not going to give any salary to the people who are being hired unless the client interview is been completed. There are two ways we will be marketing the candidates, like just as a consultant on client payroll, or let's say our payroll. Okay, so the first priority is our students only here. Whether you have worked on Pega or not, this and all we are never needed to bother about, because we know who you are clearly. So that's an open secret between you and me. Leave it. Even if you are going out and directly attending interview for XYZ company, they don't know anything about you, right? The same way. Okay, but first priority is to our students only. And whenever we are going to hire you, there will be 2 rounds of technical interview and client interview will be there. That's how we wanted to market. And here, once you are being hired, you will be having one interview with client. Okay, whomever we are going to promote your profile. So after you clear the client interview, you will be getting the job offer, obviously. Okay, and where you will be deployed to the client location to work on mostly. If not, you will be working at our location only. Okay, or work from home. Okay, this is what the process. So here in this process, whatever your experience level is, like whether you are gap or you have experience, anything is okay. But Pega, as mentioned in the requirement as of now, we will come up with experience freshers jobs also soon. I am talking to one person, one company called Cotivity. They need fresher resources after 1 month or 1.5 months, they told. Once they come, that is where we will start. But experienced profiles, we don't need to wait for anyone else. We can start this process immediately in India. And if we are going to hire you, the process will be like this. We will be hiring you and starting your payroll system immediately. Okay, and there will be PF, there will be professional tax, everything will be as usual, but we will not pay you. You pay us, we will add it into your bank account. This will mostly suitable and works for people who are already, who are not having any job seeker. So instead of having gap, better to run a payroll. First thing, who are already employed in other companies also okay, where we will process your profile as a consultant, not on our payroll. Anyhow, you have genuine experience, right? If you are good, we can process your profile as a consultant. Okay, when you are going through us, there will be only one round of interview. There will not be too many rounds of interview. Okay, only one round of interview, done. That's it. Okay, they will not conduct 2, 3, 4. This and all will not happen, because we are already doing it. We will not have so many interviews. Only one round. Good, they will give you offer. Otherwise, no. That's it. That is one advantage. But you need to prove yourself here. So if you crack our interview, that means you will crack client interview also. For this, we will take a 3 months of duration from the day that you are being said okay to start here. Okay, and for the people who do not have any work experience, right? If you are giving mock interviews, that's what we have requested, right? Now we are removing that term mock. That will be a real interview. So we have already delayed a lot. That's what we are feeling. After 1 month of training, if you are giving interview up to that 1 month, if you are good as expected, we start your payroll system. Okay, we start your payroll system. 3 months, by the time anyhow 2.5 months will be there. One more 3 months, you'll get PF, everything. No, sorry, not PF, every month you'll get form 16 and all you will be getting. Correct? Okay, so it is better to go as a genuine person instead of a fake person. Okay, previous experience anyhow, we will fill it. That's a different case. Exactly, this is what you are going to do, even if you are attending outside. But the only thing here is, if you are there going through us, we say that we hired you recently outside and we are promoting you to the client. Okay, so that's what even other company is also going to do. They will not ask any documents from us. Okay, we will have to take your document. They will not ask anything from us. So you don't have any trouble of BGB and all. That will be clear, green. Okay, only thing is what? if we send you for interview, there is no way you should be failing in the interview. This is the only thing that you need to be ready with. If we share your profile to so and so company, there should be no way that they are going to say that this candidate doesn't meet our requirement. Okay, technically you should crack any interview, and even after you are in the project, you should start working from day one. So what we do, we will polish you a little bit more. That's what post to training, that's we change it to job ready program, right? So you are in the training. After 1 month, we start your payroll based on your performance, and you reach out to us, whoever is there like that. So we take multiple interviews and put you into this job ready. And once it is, by the time that gets completed, you should be in. That is the plan. That's what we are trying for. If we have strong technical resources, we can also be confident in the market to say our resources, if you hire, they will definitely drive the project for sure. That much of confidence if you're going to give us, then we can do anything for you. Okay, and this is what we are trying to do. That's why we are marketing that in the LinkedIn directly. We have posted it everywhere in our groups as well as in the LinkedIn, just to let everyone knows that we are hiring. But the first priority is always for our students only. Okay, from our students only we will pick, and then we will process. After that only outsiders. Okay, clear everyone? So if you are willing to go with that, you can go. But after sending that message, many people have messaged me. Out of those resources, one person has messaged me like this: I will give you 2 lakh rupees, can you please hire me? This is one message. Okay, don't send this type of messages to me. Okay, I do not generally bother about these things. Okay, what I can do hiring you? I have already given you training. You did not learn it. There is no use. Then you are coming. You again pay only 25,000 and join the training again, and at least learn now better. And another person has messaged me. I am from so and so batch. I am technically good. I can work on a project, but I cannot give interview. Can you please process my profile? So what should we do with this type of senseless fools? Other than that, I cannot use anything else. That is senseless, being senseless only. How come you are going to beg like this, or how come you are going to buy like this? That is not possible. Okay, you are skillful, I will beg you, please join, please join, please join, right? If he is the person, I have to ask him, at least you join us, join us. You get two to three offers, companies will ask you, right? Please don't go there, we will give you 50,000 more as a joining bonus, right? Companies should beg you, you should not beg companies, because they have more need than you in the market. But that fact, you should know the ground reality. Okay, so this type of people, I don't even reply to them generally. So here it is a win-win situation for you as well as me. It is not only your career, but also it is my career further ahead. Correct? You want to establish in the market as an employee, I want to establish in the market as an employer. It is both of our need. Correct? Okay, and I'm a beginner like you. You are looking for an opportunity, I am looking for an opportunity. Okay, so if we are good and strong, fundamentally we are strong in all aspects what is needed for a project, we are both going to stand in the market and sustain for a long time. Okay, if we go buying everyone in the market, that is temporary. Okay, until you get married and get the dowry, after that again you have to come and cry at me, no doubt about it. Okay, so better don't let my reality outside. Please be uh, loyal to me in this technical wise. Remaining things I don't bother about you. And whenever you want to apply, directly apply, show your skill, and then demand it. Okay, there is no need to ask me, could you please push me? That is not required. Okay, you are technically good, we will
Harsha,
push you for. Yes, please.
Harsha, one question. Is this our location based?
You need to be ready to work anywhere. Okay, that may be work from home, that may be work from office,
Even
that
out
may be
of country,
Hyderabad,
fine.
holiday. Those whoever is looking for the opportunity, this is the best possible way that a training academy can offer other than this any. But at the same time, we are not 100% sure that we will market your profile for sure. But even though we are not able to market, you will get job for sure if you are in this process. For sure you will get, there is no doubt about it, because you are technically good. We are shining up a little bit more to match you with the market. Okay, even already you are better than that actually. So you should be ready to work everywhere, anywhere else. See, after getting offer letter, you don't say that I don't want to go to there, I don't want to go here. Those whoever is looking for an opportunity in life, then you can just take up the chances like this. Okay, because after crossing your profile, if you say that I don't want to join, that will be a bad remark to us. Okay, so let's see how it goes. That is what I wanted to tell you for today. Tomorrow we'll go with technical. You can start looking for opportunities. If you want to attend interviews, there is nothing like mock interview, real interview only. After first interview, after 1 month only, we'll come to know what you are. We will hire you accordingly and start payroll system. Okay, if you are job seeker and unemployed. If you're already employed, means that is well and good. We'll make a note of it, and we will still give you more suggestions to get into the job immediately and quickly with high packages. Okay, fine, you can wind up for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you. Any further questions, you can WhatsApp me about this. Okay.